Hello, in this video I will be walking you through the Eng8 prototype, which is just the front end of a MVP for Eng8. So that means that we will not be able to input information such as the login information here, the password. All of the information has already been inputted, and we're just walking through scenarios that demonstrate our concepts and features that will be included in the minimal viable product of Eng8. So here we'll just click on sign up. Next, we'll have enter your monthly income below. In the actual MVP, users will be able to enter their monthly income below so it can be personalized to them. But here we have $14.50 and 85 cents. Here we'll be able to connect our banking institutions, and there will be the opportunity to connect multiple financial institutions. For here, we'll just click Bank of America. Username, password is already implemented. Log in. And then this is our optimal spending plan that was generated by Eng8. This pulls the previous 90 days of expenses for a user, and then it also creates those percentages based on those spending patterns, and it makes sure that it fits within the monthly income that was inputted 2 screens before. So now we press finish, and we have our current spending plan. So the green bars extend and cover the amount of funds that have already been spent and expended in those specific categories. In housing and groceries, down and out utilities. The white areas of these category bars is the amount of remaining capital that can be spent in the specific category. So for groceries, we have $13 remaining, which is this white space. Utilities, we don't have any white space because there's $0 remaining. Transportation, $44.52 remaining. So that's what the current spending plan looks like. Now I'm going to walk us through the 3 features that we have: the purchase list, the purchase inquiry, and the Eng8 score. Let's first start off by creating a new purchase list. So here is the actual purchase list. Users will be able to click this button, the add item button, and they'll be able to scan the barcode of items that are in known retailers' inventories that we have access to. And then the purchase list will be populated with that item and its amount and its category. Or they can manually input the information, the name of the item, the category, and the price. And last but not least, we will also have a mobile and web extension where users can finish their shopping experience on any mobile app or website. And then our app, our web extension will also scrape the data from the shopping carts and run it through a similar algorithm as the purchase list. But here, we're just running through predetermined items already, where it just shows us what algorithmic suggestions look like. Second is paper towels. Third is crackers. Fourth is sandwich meat. Fifth is mayo. Here is our first algorithmic suggestion. So this is similar to what it would look like on the consumer end whenever they add an item that would exceed the spending limit of a specific category. The algorithmic suggestion says, do not purchase the recently added item mayo, priced at $3.45. Mayo exceeds your grocery spending limit by 57 cents. According to your spending patterns, you will be purchasing items in the groceries category 2 to 5 times before your next paycheck. With this purchase, your Eng8 score lowers by 22 points. Your financial goals require 3 additional hours to achieve. This area where it goes into the Eng8 score and financial goals, that will be more customized to the user in the actual MVP, where we have user-specific financial goals such as saving up $500 for an emergency savings fund or saving enough money to make a car down payment. The Eng8 score, it may not be as high as 22 points for an item such as mayo, since it's within the physiological needs of consumers, but this serves as an incentive for consumers to make positive financial decisions. That is what this section of the algorithmic suggestion serves as. So now consumers will always have the opportunity to keep the item or remove the item. In this scenario, we'll just say that we really need the mayo, so we'll keep the item. As we add the next item, we got a t-shirt. Then we have bowling with friends. We receive another algorithmic suggestion. Do not purchase the recently added item bowling with friends, priced at $27. Bowling with friends exceeds your recreational spending limit by $20.20. According to your spending patterns, you will purchase items in the recreational category 1 to 2 times before your next paycheck. Eng8 score lowers by 83 points. Your financial goals require 2 additional days to achieve. Same algorithmic suggestion, similar to the mayo one, and it'll also be similar to all other items that are added that exceeds the category spending limits. For this one, we'll just say that we remove the item. We don't want this item. And then we add our final item, candles, and we decide to finalize the list. On the side here, this serves as a checklist where users can click them once they've actually purchased the items and acquired them. This entire list is already expecting you to purchase these items. The check boxes just serve as, okay, I finally finished my shopping for this item and I've gotten it. I finally finished shopping for my t-shirt and I've gotten it. Same thing with the candles. Then we click here, return to budget. And as we can see, our current spending plan has been adjusted by it. Transportation was $44.52, but we bought the $20 of gasoline. Groceries went over by the 57 cents because we decided to purchase the mayo. But we noticed that our recreation did not exceed our budget because we removed the bowling with friends that would have exceeded our recreational spending limit by $20.20. Next, we'll go up here to the menu. And since we've already created a purchase list, we'll check out what a purchase inquiry is. So the purchase inquiry is a more simplified, confined version of the purchase list. That's what a purchase inquiry is. All consumers have to enter is their category of the item, the price of the item, and the intended time of purchase from now. From the exact moment that they start this purchase inquiry, when do they plan to purchase the item that they're filling out this information for? And we're just saying dining out at an expected price of $45.47 2 weeks from now. Will I be able to make this purchase? We analyze item and we receive the algorithmic suggestion. Yes, you will be able to purchase the item in 2 weeks. This suggestion was rendered since you are expected to receive a deposit before 2 weeks. Your spending patterns support this purchase. This purchase will not affect your financial goals. So we provide various reasons as to why the consumer can make this specific purchase, and we'll include more reasons as we've built up an algorithm and a system that continuously pushes out these suggestions. The second purchase inquiry that we see here, category of the item is recreational. The price is $218.94, and the intended time of purchase from now is 5 days. So we're going to press analyze item to see whether we can purchase it, and unfortunately, no, we cannot purchase the recreational item for $218.94. And this suggestion was rendered since you are not expected to receive a deposit within 5 days. Your spending patterns do not support this purchase, and this purchase will significantly affect your financial goals. As we begin to develop the MVP and push that out, we'll have more specific displays that render and show how impactful this potential purchase would be to the consumer. And our final purchase inquiry is shopping at $39, and the intended time of purchase from now is today, exactly today. We analyze item and it says no, and we're not expected to receive a deposit today. We do not have sufficient funds in the shopping category to purchase the item, and this purchase will negatively impact our financial goals. So now we're going to head back to the budget, and finally we're going to look at our Eng8's score. So our Eng8's score is a 711, and this was affected by the purchase list that we created when we decided to keep the mayo and remove the bowling with friends experience. Our score was impacted by that. And so it reads here, your Eng8's score is a 3-digit score that captures your personal financial health. The scoring breakdown, 40% of the score is based on your frequency of exceeding budget. On a monthly basis, do you exceed your total budget or not? Frequency of purchasing items that exceed a category spending limits, that's 25% of the score. Do you always purchase the mayo that goes over your budget for groceries by 57 cents? Or do you not purchase items like that? Third is your progress towards your financial goals, that's 20%. And we'll be able to track this information since we intend to have users that provide us access to their financial institutions, their expenses, and their accounts. Last is the frequency to consult Eng8 before purchases. This is using the purchase list, the purchase inquiry, to check whether an item can be purchased or cannot be purchased. And it's a smaller amount, but we want to incentivize users to continuously use us and have a habituated process that they always have to check Eng8 before they actually make a purchase. Our disclaimer down here is our goal for the Eng8's score. is our goal for the Eng8's score. The Eng8's scores are shared with financial institutions, lenders, and other individuals or entities that engage in a financial relationship with you. As a result of your financial decisions, your Eng8's score will be positively or negatively impacted. Each financial decision that you make affects your Eng8's score. So the aim of the Eng8's score is to serve as an incentive to users to make positive financial decisions which as they make more positive financial decisions over negative ones, their score will increase. If they make negative decisions more than they make positive ones, the score will obviously decrease. A second function of this is used as a revenue aspect. We want to use this as an alternative lending score in complement to the FICO score when financial institutions consider the creditworthiness of consumers and potential applicants to mortgage, auto loans, credit cards, and other extensions of credit. So now we'll return back to the budget. And those are the three main components of the Eng8 prototype. Obviously, our MVP will be more customized to the user, and users will actually be able to access the algorithm that we intend to build for them to experience and help them out on every single purchase, from the smallest ones all the way to the biggest ones. And we intend to really push out that Eng8 score to incentivize them and understand their financial goals so we can set them up for the most optimal financial results by making sure that they're engaged and by providing algorithmic guidance to them for their financial futures. Thank you for listening.